Hello everyone, welcome to Sandusky District Library's virtual winter storytime. We're on week 2. The pigeon is here to help me with this first storytime song. Are you ready? Hands go up and hands go down. I can turn myself around. I can stand up on one shoe. I can listen, so can you. I can sit, I'll show you how. Story time is starting now. Welcome, welcome. Well, thank you, Pigeon, for helping me with the story time song. We'll have you sit right over here so you can hear the stories. Like I said, this is week 2, and we are going to talk penguins today. So we have books that feature a penguin. So our first book is Penguin's Big Adventure by Selena Yoon. One day, Penguin had a big idea. He wanted to do something no penguin had ever done. He wanted to be the first penguin ever to set foot on the North Pole. It is 12,436 miles away. Penguin planned and packed. He rolled up his adventure map and set off. But before his first mile, Penguin saw Emily sewing. "This looks like a very nice quilt," said Penguin, "and the brightest I've ever seen." Before Penguin reached his second mile, he saw his little brother Pumpkin weaving. "That is a fine basket, Pumpkin," said Penguin, "and the biggest I've ever seen." Right before the third mile, he saw Bootsy braiding the longest rope he'd ever seen. "Can I help?" "I don't want to tie you up, Penguin. You have so far to go." Then Penguin set off for the other side of the world while his busy friends worked on their own world records. Penguin passed through his favorite places and visited with old friends. He had a whale of a time. Finally, Penguin reached the North Pole. "I'm on top of the world." Penguin threw confetti, turned cartwheels, and planted a sign. Penguin was here. "Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!" Penguin shouted hooray, and it echoed across the ice. Nobody answered. Penguin was suddenly lonely and afraid. Oh, but he was not alone. Penguin had never seen a polar bear, and Polar Bear had never seen a penguin. It was scary. Penguin and Polar Bear smiled, and it wasn't so scary anymore. "Do you wear a black belt?" "No, I wear an orange scarf." "Do you have big sharp teeth?" "No, but one might be coming in." Together they went on a North Pole adventure. They went whale watching, built ice forts, explored the Arctic Sea, and welcomed more visitors. "We missed you. Look, it's all of Penguin's friends from home." Then it was time for the new friends to say goodbye. Penguin left Polar Bear his adventure map. He didn't need it anymore. Because the best part of having an adventure is coming home. Okay, that was our first story. So let me show you our craft. So today we're going to make a paper plate penguin. So in your Storytime craft kit, you're going to find a black paper plate. You're going to find pipe cleaners and pom-poms, and you're going to find some eyes. And you're going to find a baggie full of construction paper pieces. And you're going to find some cotton balls. So what you're going to do You're going to get your glue stick or your tape or whatever you use, and you're going to stick the construction paper, let me show you, on the sides of your paper plate. You're going to glue your cotton balls to the middle of the paper plate. The eyes are stickers, so you're going to take the paper off the back and stick them on. And then the orange pieces, the triangle is for the nose, and the feet you're going to put here. And then the pipe cleaner and the pom-poms are to make it look like the penguin is wearing earmuffs. So you're just gonna, it's a lot of gluing and taping, so however you think best it'll stick on, and then you'll have a penguin. Great. Okay, so let's read our second book. Our second book is called Up and Down by Oliver Jeffers. And let's see what happens. Excuse me. Once there were two friends who always did everything together, until the day the penguin decided there was something important he wanted to do by himself. I wonder what it could be. Fly! Do penguins fly? I don't know, we're gonna find out, right? He did own wings after all. Well, that's true. Although they didn't seem to work very well. But that didn't stop the penguin from trying. Nothing worked, and it wasn't long before he began to run out of ideas. The boy even offered him a ride in his plane, but it wasn't the same. The penguin wanted to do this by himself. After doing a bit of homework, it seemed like the odds were against him, and together they decided it was time to ask for help. Oh, so they headed to the zoo. Before they could ask, something caught the penguin's eye, and he knew this was his chance. Oh, I wonder what that is, right? In his excitement, he rushed off without a word, and the boy didn't know where he had gone. He looked everywhere, and he even thought he found him for a second. But none of these penguins knew how to play his favorite game. Meanwhile, the penguin had found the right place and was hired on the spot. Finally, he'd get to fly. Suddenly, he realized he didn't know where the boy was or how to get home. Oh no. Later that night, when the penguin should have been excited, he couldn't help but miss his friend. Likewise, the boy could barely sleep for worrying about his friend. The next day, the boy tried to think of all the places the penguin might go, when something caught his eye. He didn't have much time. This poster says, "All new living cannonball tonight." A living cannonball. The penguin's moment had come, but suddenly he wasn't sure about flying anymore. He wished the boy was there. Had his friend even noticed he was missing? But it was too late for thoughts like that. Bam! He took off like a bullet. Oh no. The boy rushed in hoping he could still catch his friend. The penguin couldn't believe how high or how fast he was going. He had no idea how he was going to land. He was terrified and missed the boy more than ever. Look at the boys trying to figure out how to catch the penguin. Did he catch him? Oh, thank goodness he caught him. The boy was there to catch him. The friends agreed that there was a reason why his wings didn't work very well. Because penguins don't like flying. The two friends made a break for home to play their favorite game. All right, the end. If you liked that story, we do have more books that feature the penguin and the boy. The other one that we have is called Lost and Found. Okay, so that's all the stories I have for you this week. Next week, we're going to talk dogs. So I have a couple books I'd like to share with you. One of them is called Roy Digs Dirt. Another one is a brand new book here at Sandusky District Library called This Old Dog. And then we have a whole section. We have like 4 or 5 books that are all these doggy defender books. So these are true stories about dogs. This one is called Dolly the Fire Dog. So this is about a true dog. Yeah, so there's we have, I think we have like 4 of these that are all different dogs that are they have different jobs. Okay, that's all I have for you this week. I'll see you next week. Okay, are you ready? Tickle the stars, tickle your toes, turn around and tickle your nose. Reach down low, reach up high. Story time is over, so wave goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. We'll see you next week.